Hi guys, I was feeling into knowing that there's a message for you, my homo brothers with spiritual gifts, with a soul calling. Wasn't sure exactly what I was meant to say to you. Sat down, closed my eyes, and what I felt deeply was the pain of what shame makes us believe about ourselves, that feeling of being broken, defective, that no matter what someone else says about you, that feeling of, yeah, but if you really knew who I was, you would see that I'm not that worthy. You would see that I'm just inherently, there's just something wrong with me. I'm not like everybody else. That pain in the heart, I get it. And I want to be one more voice that reminds you. And I love that word, remind, because it reshapes. We're reshaping our mind. Because it's really all in the mind. The mind that says, oh, I need to be safe. I need to hide, I need to be small. Shame taught me that. And so in order to feel less shame, I need to stay small. I need to stay hidden. So we need to remind ourselves of what the truth is. And that's what this video is about. The truth is, you have never been broken. You cannot be broken. Some of you might have already experienced that, right? Having the most devastating, challenging experiences in life, you're still here. You're not broken. You're able to watch a video on YouTube, thankfully. You're still here. You're not broken. You're actually indestructible. You're the opposite of what your mind is trying to tell you. You're the opposite of what shame would try to tell you. You're a badass motherfucker. That's what wanted to come through. For your soul to choose this life, it knew what it was doing. There are no mistakes. And I'm saying this as a person who's experienced some really hard shit in life, and I can still look back on all of those really shitty things and say, not a mistake. Actually, it was fortifying me, it was honing me, it was forging me to be who I am today, who is a badass motherfucker. With the heart of freaking gold. And I know that's true about you too, right? That's what happens when we live through years, decades, a lifetime of feeling like there's something wrong with us, feeling like we're broken, defective. We end up having a lot of compassion for other people. We have a lot of empathy. We have a heart of freaking gold. And that is desiring to be expressed. Right? That's, our soul didn't just come here to say, hey, let me have all of these hard experiences. No. Let me have all of these hard experiences so that I can grow and so that I can have the incredible experience of transforming, transmuting, and changing all of those challenges into something that strengthens me and allows me to be a light in this world, especially at this time. We did not choose to come at the easiest time in the world. Maybe it's a little bit easier to be a homo, but what is transpiring and transforming in the world right now, we chose to be way showers in this moment. We chose to have the challenges that we've already had to be transformed now, to be the strength, to be the way, the light, an example of what it means to live from the heart. We chose to have that experience to bring us to this moment now. where we get to say, hey, all of those challenging things, all of those beliefs that I had about being broken, they're not for nothing. They're for this. So we don't have to deny any of the experiences. We don't have to deny that things were hard and challenging. The opposite, we gather all of the parts of ourselves that have felt less than, and we say, hey, baby, here I am. I'm the whole, I'm the totality, I'm the soul, I'm the being that knows all, that is from the infinite, that is connected to God, connected to source, universe. I am that. And I'm going to gather all these little pieces of self from the past and say, hey, baby, I love you so much. I love you so much. I want you to see what we're actually here for. We're actually here not to be a punching bag, not to just have a whole bunch of shitty experiences and then take off. No. We are here so that we can be a light in this moment in consciousness, this moment in humanity's raising of consciousness. So we have that empathy. We have the experience of being on the outside. And we have the experience of coming back into our wholeness, gathering all of our strength from all of the challenging experiences. It's like a slingshot, right? Like all of the decades, all of the challenges, all of the things that were hardships, it's like that energy that pulled us back. When we let go of that, we take off. It's your time to take off. It is your time to utilize all of that momentum, to utilize all of that energy that was going towards pulling you backwards, going towards keeping you small, going towards having you believe that there's something wrong with you. That energy has built and built and built, and you can probably feel it, right? That it builds towards something. And the way it builds towards something, in my experience, is that it crescendos almost into a peak of, I can't fucking take it anymore. I cannot live like this anymore. I cannot be this small. I cannot be a victim to life anymore. And then we gather that strength. That moment that we can't take it anymore, what's often called the breakdown is the breakthrough, it's true. So if you're reaching that moment of, I can't take it anymore, awesome. You are right on the verge of taking all of that energy that was pulling you back and letting it amplify your gifts and your talents, allowing you to finally snap in and say, hey, this is what I'm here for. This is why all of that happened. I'm actually not broken. I love all those parts of me that feel like they were broken. I love all of those past experiences that help teach me so that I can use my voice to help others remember who they are. So, if you're in a moment of despair, of feeling the intensity of the brokenness, the shame, the defectiveness, let it move you to change. Let it move you to remember who you are. You know, in a couple of videos ago, the video that has recently got a lot of response around homos with spiritual gifts, the comments have blown me away. The amount of people that found something in that video to reawaken something within them. There was a person who wrote about having addiction issues, around being disabled and gay and feeling broken and destined to have a broken life. They wrote that after they watched that video, something in them made them start writing. And they wrote 20 pages from what they said they were communicating with God, and God was speaking to them, saying that what they've experienced is not it. They are not broken, and showed them what they are here for. That is possible in an instant. That is what I'm hoping some of you get from this video. Like a boom. Oh, that's right. I remember who I am. I remember the truth. And the truth is not this bullshit that I believed for so long. The truth is, I'm ready to be that way shower. I'm ready to be the storyteller. I'm ready for people to see me. I'm ready to own who I am and stand in that truth and that light. Finally, it's your time. I know it is. And I know what it's like. I'm 49 years old. I've mentioned this before, but there's a reason I mention it, because there can be long periods of time in which life doesn't really make sense, in which other people are looking at your choices going, seems like he's kind of floundering. Ooh, I'm praying for him. I've had those moments in my life. To get to this moment where it all clicks in and it all makes sense, it's possible. And I know there's plenty of you who are 60, 70, 80 years old. Maybe this is your moment. Some of you are 20. God bless that you don't have to wait your whole life. But whatever your path is, in an instant, you can reclaim your wholeness, your truth, your perfection, your divinity, your lovability, your worth. Because there is no one out there who is able to give you those things. It's an inherent quality because you are a gift. You are an expression of the one, whatever you call that. You're not here by accident. And the experiences that you've had are not by accident, and they're not because you have effed up life. Let that go. Let it go. Allow yourself to really sink in to who and what you are. Outside of beliefs, stories, memories, experiences, there is a truth. So maybe this is your reminder to go discover that truth. Start looking for the signs, but not out there, in here. The signs and signals will pop up. They may be brief. You're brushing your teeth. All of a sudden, there's a glimmer in your eye when you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, hey, I kind of like myself. That's a sign. Hold on to that. Don't just let that pass you by. Let it develop. Let it amplify. Wait a minute. Okay, how much do I love myself? Wow, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this. What you see in other people that you love, that you appreciate, that maybe you even feel a little bit jealous of, all of that's within you. All of that's within you. So when you see someone else that you look up to, and there's something that resonates within you that you say, I really love that about them. Discover where that is, what it is within you. That's your unique, natural way of owning that quality. Okay. I love you. Many blessings. I'll see you soon.